the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Good friends and trends that bend the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe. Let the happiness take you in.
Hey, welcome everybody. It's Friday.
Welcome to the morning coffee show.
That's right. A new song to get stuck in KJ's head. Yeah.
Good morning, coffee cup.
That's right. It's still classic.
Come on and fill it up.
That's right.
Welcome to the morning coffee show.
I know.
I got them both stuck in my head at the same time, which really kind of sucks because it's like, which one do I sing?
Well, yeah. Well, if I could pay for Suno and afford Suno, I'd be testing out the waters to see what songs I can make for morning coffee and whatnot. But
I do believe I sent you my universal password for my my creator's account.
No,
no. Because I know that I sent because it's the same one I sent you for the video vault.
Oh, that's a long time ago. Buried. No, I just thought that was for that account. And I used it that one day, and that was it. And I had fun.
Anything I create, like I have a certain way that I do things for like the people that I collaborate with. Like right. If I pay for an account, like I'm testing all these out myself anyway. Why not share? If I'm paying for it, I just put you on my team if you need it. You know, if I have the option for teams, and go ahead and play with all the fun toys that I'm buying. I want you to play with my toys. I want you to see my Legos. I want you to build a Death Star with me. You know. Let's make some content.
I just got a message from Trey. He's, you know, I'm Discord, but mugenfool saying, "Hey, I can join. Sorry, I'm late." That's funny.
Is today Wednesday?
No, today is Friday. Hello, Captain Waffles.
So, Captain Waffles.
Sticky. Captain Waffles. Been a while. Glad to see you. Whoop, whoop. Good morning. Then we got. I'm
the one and only lone wolf has entered the building. Call the pound. Get your leash.
Right. We're probably the only live chat that comes up and then says lone wolf with a howl. I wonder if he feels silly or feels important or cool. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, look, it's mugenfool.
Yeah, me, mugenfool.
Mugenfool. The only person who's full of mugen.
Yeah.
Yeah, infinity mugen.
Did we time travel today? I mean, I thought today was Friday. I didn't know it was Wednesday.
Yeah. I just have I have some free time, so.
Nice. TCG dude, what's up? Hey dude, hope you got my postcard. Boop, boop. Woo. Yeah, so we are getting closer to $100 on YouTube. Super chats, everything welcome if you want to help. But once we get that fulfilled and get the money in, we're going to start sending off mugs to people.
More mugs.
More mugs. Well, yeah. There's a couple people that need them, and I just can't do it right now. But we also
so what you're saying is there are people who need mugs
Yes.
And they need mugs.
Mugs. That's right. Coffee mugs. Tortoise mugs. Super fast tortoise mugs. Yeah. But hey, I get a show for myself every once in a while. I don't like showing for myself a lot, but when I do, I do. Like, don't like if you look at my little title under my tortoise name on my thing, it says, "Don't forget to subscribe." That's me begging, like a poor beggar. I'm
I can see something I'm not going to.
Anyways, behind the scenes, we were just talking a lot of Marvel stuff. It was a fun thing. We were talking about the Incredible Hulk. And we were talking about how Edward Norton made a good Hulk, but he was bad for the film, like bad for the industry.
Yeah, it was mainly because he was a diva, though. You know, I mean, he would have made a great Dr. Bruce Banner. Although, when it came down to it, the other Hulk in the Universal stuff did Bruce Banner very well. Also, a lot of changes I was not too thrilled with.
Mm-hmm. I want to note that Hillbilly sent 5 super chats, 5 memberships, gifted 5 memberships to people.
Yeah,
which is crazy because this ain't the first time. This ain't Hillbilly's first rodeo when it comes to super chats. We appreciate this a lot. He gifted memberships, and somehow, out of everybody who got memberships, James Willis was once missed again.
No, that's right. Dang. Crazy. I wouldn't miss him.
Wish you could give certain people memberships like you can on Twitch.
Right. That'd be awesome if I could be like, here you go. Because that was the plan. I was like, the legitimate plan. I was going to originally pay for James Willis's membership, but YouTube won't let me choose anybody.
Yeah.
You know how you can do that. You can always send the membership cost via Cash App or Zelle or
one of the many other apps.
Mm-hmm.
And then go, James, here you go. Here's your membership. Enter it.
Right. But
I got a few of those I got to do.
Short story long story short. The card he uses doesn't want on the internet like that. So so it makes sense. And that's respectable and understandable. Not like, so I get that. Like, I understand what you're saying, but there's reasons why people do certain things.
Yeah. See, my grandma has both a credit card and a debit card.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's time for me to buy a game, she only lets me use the credit card.
Right, because it's not really attached to an account like the debit card.
Like, right. Yeah. So that makes sense for him not to want to do that.
Yeah. But like we were saying before memberships, thank you, Hillbilly, again. That was awesome. He's trying to help people get he's trying to help people get those mugs.
Yep.
But going on. We were he could buy a Google Pay gift card and use that on YouTube. I did not know that. But like we were talking about the Hulk and whatnot, and it sounds like the kind of different text about the Hulk that in the Doomsday War they're going to bring back Lou Ferrigno as a version of the Hulk.
You know, there's tease about that. Lou Ferrigno has been in every Hulk movie with the exception of the Avengers product.
Right.
So since the 70s, Lou Ferrigno has been in that series consecutively.
I'll be right back.
But once Mark Ruffalo came around, you didn't see Lou Ferrigno hanging around the Marvel universe anymore.
Right.
But in the 2 Hulk movies, Incredible Hulk and Hulk, Lou Ferrigno's there in the background. And I believe both scenes is within 5 minutes of a Stan Lee cameo. One of them, Stan Lee's in the scene with them.
Oh yeah, that's when they're walking out of the building talking to each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're both security guards doing the cameo.
I miss Stanley so much in the cameos. Like I was actually excited that they did a little cameo spot in Deadpool vs. Wolverine with him.
Yeah, with the Stan Lee cleaners. You know, there was a lot of comic book references to the artists, writers, and everybody in the Deadpool in Deadpool 3, Deadpool Wolverine. There was a lot of them. There's a Liefeld footwear, Liefeld footwear reference because Liefeld couldn't draw feet. One of the producers from the series who had passed away was mentioned. They did a lot, pretty much. Probably one of the most largest background information that you can see in a Marvel movie to this date was in Deadpool Wolverine.
Oh, yeah. TG Dude, speaking of Marvel, we got our Black Panther Iron Man Secret Layers a couple days ago, 6 months after purchasing. Woo, a long time, but hey, you got them. You got them. That's right. It isn't Iron
6 months after purchasing? What is Hasbro up to?
They printed demand, so I get that. So
still, how long does it take to print?
I don't know, but 6 months is not horrible for a large order because there was not a cap on how many items could be ordered. So however many people ordered was probably a lot, and they had to fulfill all of them. Plus, they have to deal with all the returns and stuff too. But anyways, I digress on that. Isn't Iron Man the guy who says "flame on" and flies off?
Right.
I'm kidding.
You know, it would be fantastic. 4 cups of coffee right now.
4 cups of coffee. That's right. Yeah. Have you even drank out of the mug I sent you?
I have not christened it yet.
Well, maybe you'll christen it when you get your new thing in tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely planning on giving it a good christening. I have it sitting there right now. It's on display. I've been looking at it every morning right next to my computer monitor. It's just sitting there, right there, going, you can drink out of me. I'm like, but if I wash you, I'll be sad if the tortoise logo goes away.
That's dishwasher. You can just rinse it out right away.
Oh yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. My coffee cup does not get a full washing, as my coffee cup is always well seasoned.
Right.
So it wouldn't go in the dishwasher anyway. It'd be just rinsed and barely scrubbed by hand. But yeah, I have it sitting right there. I've been looking at it, and I've been using it lately as motivation.
Or you could use it as a candy jar, like put little candies in it and just snack out of it.
I might end up doing that too. Because I really, it's too good of a thing. It's a piece of my life. It's like something to remind me, like when you, Mugen, and Hillbilly are long since deceased, and I'm the only head in the jar in the future. It'll be that jar, that little coffee cup that reminds me of this time.
I'm the same way. KJ says, Captain Waffles. Here. I agree. Like, yeah, I rinse this out once a week about. Because it always fills with coffee. It's never really dirty if it fills with coffee.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and after I finish my drink and I'm done with my coffee for the day, I rinse it out at that point in time. It's still got seasoning in it. I mean, it's not like caked on. Like, is that dried? Did you just not drink your coffee and let it just solidify? No. It's just seasoning.
Right. Well, to be honest with you, I do rinse it out like once a day, more than once a week. I say once a week because that's when I actually clean it, like clean it. But I tend the mug because the cap here will get dirty, messy if I don't take it off and clean under it. Then that's where the
yeah. Those things are hard to keep. Those thermos style mugs, they're hard to keep clean appropriately. Like,
right.
I have one that came with a giant a pipe cleaner that you're supposed to put in there and and scrub it around with, but you never can get right up under there just right. And even if you sit there and wash it, it still ends up, for some reason, those thermos mugs end up smelling mildewy.
Mm-hmm. Captain Waffles, just don't do that with underwater. Yeah.
Underwear.
Underwear. Yeah, that's right.
But no, I keep my coffee cup well seasoned though, like a good cast iron skillet. You know how you're not supposed to like fully wash a cast iron skillet,
right? Or if you do, you have to season it right after.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hillbilly knows about seasoning skillets.
Well, Hillbilly knows
no.
about going to restaurants that have well-seasoned skillets. I just saw on the news that Hillbilly was asked yet once again to leave another buffet. You got to stop getting yourself banned from these buffets.
Well, where he lives is starting to look like the Old West, but instead of like wanted signs, it's warning signs. Warning, don't let this guy come in and eat.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of Hillbilly like with food in his mouth, like because when they were taking the picture of him, he was still eating.
Yeah.
But like, oh my Lord, for how much Hillbilly eats, and trust me, me and Hillbilly talk behind the scenes. He could eat, like literally eat. I'm surprised he's not obese.
I'll tell you what though, Hillbilly is a beast when it comes to how much he can fit inside his gullet. I'll tell you what, they had the people over at CERN. The doctors and scientists at CERN looked at Hillbilly and they said, right. You know what? He has a black hole in his stomach. Where all the food goes when Hillbilly eats.
Actually, I believe from Scooby-Doo, he was actually the inspiration for Shaggy.
Look. I got a scientific explanation, right?
Right.
All right. What was that thing called what's that machine called that slaps two atoms together that they made?
The Hadron Collider.
The Hadron Collider, yes. Hillbilly was walking through that one day and accidentally got smacked by two atoms and created a wormhole in his stomach. Now he has the ability to eat anything he wants without gaining weight.
He's like, yep.
So I got bad news, everybody.
Oh.
Recently lost a member of the family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at Hillbilly's face. I know where he's going.
Unfortunately, Mr. Coffee passed away.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Coffee passed away. He's been a loyal member of the family for 2.5 years. And unfortunately, he didn't wake up this morning. It was sad.
No. What happened? Did he try CPR?
I did. Apparently, they don't recommend CPR to a coffee pot.
Right.
And I was told it just looks sad. So ended up going down the Dunkin' and cheating on my coffee pot with the Dunkin' because the coffee pot died. But I did, and I'll post it to I'll post something to the Discord later. But I wrote a eulogy for my coffee pot.
Oh yeah. Eulogy.
Yeah.
121 guns. Na, my coffee pot.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a eulogy reading, and I'm going to take the copy of this eulogy reading for my coffee pot, and I'm going to upload it as a YouTube short. I'm going to post it to the Discord. You'll be able to see it later today. It'll be my sad farewell to Mr. Coffee.
Sad farewell. You should take that eulogy and put it in Suno and make a song out of it. What genre do you think a eulogy would go under? Like New Orleans Death March? Well, think about how your relationship was with your coffee pot. Was it a punk rock relationship? Was it a solemn relationship? Was it a soft rock soul relationship? Was it a R&B relationship? Was it a rap relationship?
Was it a country relationship?
Right. Well, it can't be country because it didn't take his car. He had no car to take anyways.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's fact. I don't know. I would say the coffee itself is more rock and roll because you don't know
metal.
if death metal. That's if you've had too much coffee.
Woo!
Clinch, I gotta go to the bathroom. Had too much coffee today. But I don't know. I think I think it might be more like emo, like maybe a soul metal emo fusion.
Right.
You know, because I mean, the coffee pot was there. It was metal. It rocked. It gave you all the stuff that made you go, cleared your bowels. You know, and then you had the coffee pot was there. It was loyal. It was productive. It made coffee every single day. You know, and then its heart stopped pumping, and it won't pump anymore.
No.
Literally, the coffee pot's pump died.
You know, you can write a song kind of like the Black Parade, going like, when I was a young percolator, my father, he'd percolate the coffee, and he'd enjoy the coffee as he drank it. Na 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 na. Then like starting soft and going to a hard rock melody.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not only was the coffee pot all that, but it was also loyal.
Right. I don't know why the Black Parade came to my mind when you talk about it. But,
probably because I mentioned like New Orleans dirge. You know, that's a kind of a black parade. You ever see the funerals in New Orleans?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them where they get the the horn section. I don't know what they call the band. I can't remember what they call the band, but where they have the people on the horns and stuff and drums, and they'll walk around the cemetery playing the music.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it either, but it's a breed of Southern jazz.
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly what it was, but When the Saints Go Marching In is along the same is part of along the same kind of like feel to that kind of music,
right.
Because it does have that march and it does have that jazz sound to it.
Right.
I'm sorry, I just heard the Samson and Son theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
That's right.
I swear. We have gone completely off where else. Good thing it's a Kill Friday.
Right. You know that's probably going to be a theme song for Hillbilly that people play at the buffets. Like, here's a warning. There's a hillbilly. You got to shush him away before he pulls out his wallet.
You know, for some reason, I imagine like if Hillbilly...
Ain't the Brady Bunch.
I imagine...
No, we'll call it the Brady Brunch.
Right.
If Hillbilly was part of a sitcom or something, I feel like it'd be more like a Saturday morning cartoon. Like Hillbilly's life would be more like the Flintstones.
Right.
You know, Hillbilly would be Fred Flintstone, maybe your Barney Rubble. You know, Mrs. Hillbilly is Mrs. Flintstone. You know, I imagine like Hillbilly's life being like the Flintstones.
or maybe Garfield died and reincarnated as Hillbilly.
Because I have it in my head, and I'll probably go through Suno and just do a theme song for Hillbilly, based off the Flintstones theme song, like, you know, or the Jetsons theme song.
Meet the Hillbillies, a family in history. He goes to the buffet and they shush him away with a big old tree from the.
Maybe I'm going to be doing two Suno segments during my 27-hour subathon next week. So when I do that next on Wednesday, I'm probably going to do one of the Suno shows to be doing parody songs of familiar tracks.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
yeah, have a whole segment dedicated to your coffee pot and a whole segment dedicated to Hillbillies eating. and really quick, if I have to put this disclaimer in here, obesity is not a funny subject.
no,
Eating a lot's not a funny subject. Hillbilly eating a lot is a funny subject because it's halfway true, halfway not. But if you're dealing with eating disorders and you're seeking help, we applaud you. But if you're dealing with an eating disorder and need help, we encourage you to seek the help you need. Even if you're what is it? What's the word when you don't eat a lot? Anorexic?
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
You know, we really want you to seek out professional help if possible, and we encourage it. All right. So just in case I have to put that disclaimer in there. But other than that, I know most of us are chatting, chill, and understand we're joking around, playing around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we don't mean to be disheartened on anybody, but hey, we gotta have fun. We're gonna have fun because Hillbilly had 10 corn dogs the other day. 10 corn dogs.
Yep, sure
Where did he
did.
put that? Where did he put that? In his hollow leg?
The world may never know.
That's probably why Hillbilly actually walks with a cane, because one of his knees don't bend because it's a hollow leg that he just stores food in.
You are a pirate.
Uh-huh.
It's just a fake leg he just put stuff in.
Right? Right? You know, he's like Garfield in the comic books. He sees like a plate of lasagna, and he's like doing this, like throwing lasagna into his mouth, like
Yeah.
It's funny. But yeah. But anyways, seriously.
Are you for cereal? Oh
For cereal.
Cereal.
I am super cereal.
Captain Crunch.
I got a clue. Oh, I got a real big clue. I got a clue that there's going to be a new coffee pot coming to KJ tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited. This one's going to be nice too. The new coffee pot I picked out has a touch screen. I don't know why a coffee pot needs a touch screen, but I'm excited. And it can do either traditional coffee with coffee filters and scoop.
Right.
Or I can put it has a little attachment that you can put in there that you can just do individual pods if you wanted to. It's cool. And it has a timer.
Yay! Timer! Miss Sibley, so sorry to hear about your coffee pot, KJ.
I know, it was sad. It was like losing a family member.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I've been there.
Yeah, we got us a backup coffee maker just in case the one we're using ever goes out again.
Yeah, we have a backup coffee pot too. It's an old church style percolator, big silver can from the 1980s. Even the plug's 1980s. I'm telling you what.
Wow.
And it's one of the ones that come with a plastic filter, so you don't need to use filters, and it makes like 2-3 pots of coffee at once. Holy cow. And it keeps it really, really hot. So freaking hot. Like the wife's like, it's deliciously hot. And I'm like, this thing is going to melt the teeth out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my Lord. But yeah. If you ever go to the Goodwill, KJ, or go to the local thrift store, if you ever see those, a full put together coffee pot type, percolator, old fashioned percolator, like the silver tins, pick it up. It's always good for backup.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though nowadays it feels like you have to have like a good chunk of money to go to the thrift store. Thrift stores like they should call them like halfway thrift, because instead of getting items for great deals, you're getting them for a little more of a deal than you find on eBay. It's like, what?
Right.
The other day, the wife was watching this lady called the Wads on YouTube. And she was Goodwill. She was Goodwill thrifting, and she found a purse in there for $45.
Wow.
That does not seem like thrifting prices.
Nope.
KJ's just all shuttered.
Probably could find it on eBay for the same price, if not a little cheaper.
Right? Or maybe just a little more. Like it could have been a little more. Like it's probably like a couple dollars cheaper than what it goes on eBay, just so you feel like you're getting a deal of some sort. But $45 for a purse. It was a nice purse. It was name brand, but for Goodwill they got it for free. For free.
Yeah.
As a 420 guy, I'm familiar with percolators. That's right.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that Easter is on 420 this year?
Wow. Wow, I didn't
Is-
realize
is-
that.
Yeah, it
is it?
That is crazy.
Wow, I know, and now I know that I'm going to have grass in my Easter basket. What?
Right.
What? I did not say that. I did not say that. That was Hillbilly. He threw his voice. I did not say that. Trying to get me in trouble.
He's like, oh crap! I did not mean to say that.
Captain Waffles, if it's a Gucci bag, 45 is a steal. It could be.
Yep.
I don't remember the brand, but it was name brand though.
Yeah, using name brand for 45 is sales especially these days. But
Right. But for being given something for free and being a thrift store, it's like, how thrifty are you? What's the thrift? Thrift store? Well, yeah, I always go on a tangent when I talk about this. Because like, and KJ is always agreeing with the tangents because he feels that they're getting expensive too.
I feel
Yeah.
everything's expensive though.
Yeah,
It's really hard to judge me. Like I'm cheap by nature, so
Right. Gucci's like a minimum of $1,000. Yeah, I don't think it was Gucci if that was $45 for $1,000 bag.
oh, speaking of money,
well, it could have been Gucci, like street Gucci, knockoffs.
Right.
Knockoffs have always been really popular amongst the kids.
Right. But yeah, but one thing about thrift shops that bug me nowadays is they're getting like their movies like Goodwill. They used to be $2 a DVD and like $4 a DVD set. Now, depending on the movie, the price changes because of how popular it is.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
I noticed that I noticed that like a lot of movies, they like particularly the price of the DVD, it was in the $5 DVD bin last week. Oh, but this week they just announced the new movie sequel to the movie coming out. They pulled it out of the $5 bin and now it's up to full retail.
Right? Like when they reboot a series, like the Fantastic Four, like the old ones are probably going to be more. They're like, oh, this was like $2 DVD, but now people are going to run and reminisce. I just threw away. I just threw away the Silver Surfers.
I didn't see you there. Yeah.
DVDs are now becoming collectibles. I just got rid of a bunch of DVDs, but I still have a handful of DVDs of my favorite films.
Yeah, I wish I would have
Everything
kept
seems
some.
to be...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go. Go ahead.
So I wish I would have collected some of my collectible video games.
Right.
One of the ones I gave away to a friend for $50 is now going for $200.
Well, you can't. Well, you can't always judge the price of a game going up and how well it'll be received like that. But also, physical media is making a comeback because people are like, well, one, you get special features with DVDs. Two, if the internet goes out, which it's been going out a lot for a lot of people, you don't need an internet to watch a DVD.
True.
People are starting to think smart about what if the internet goes out? What if we're in like some crazy apocalyptic world and we need to we'll entertain ourselves with physical media like DVDs that they don't need internet? Because like if like there's a certain area in the world where a volcano is threatening to erupt, and if that stuff if the ash and soot cover the sky for a while, they're going to be without internet, and they're going to be people will be safe where they are, but the atmosphere and stuff will be kind of stocky. And when that happens, it'll mess with the internet and stuff like that, So they'll have physical media to keep them entertained because they can't just go to YouTube.
Right.
First copies. Whoop whoop. OG
Um,
Halo and the Halo 2 games, the original copies. That's pretty cool. Backwoods Collector. I noticed that Backwoods Collector started putting a thumbs up in between his trees because he's planting those trees.
why is my audio not working?
Uh-oh.
Whose audio's not working?
KJ's.
I don't know. Like, can he not hear us?
I'll type your private chat.
Great. I just lost like all audio. I might have to back out and come back.
All right.
Well,
All right. But what about Hillbilly? What's Hillbilly thinking?
what about backwoods?
Just about anything.
Oh, yeah. That's our say. Yeah, he is putting that thumbs up in there.
Yeah, he is. I wish my
I
game
mean,
was.
yeah, with the prices of everything nowadays, it's getting hard to afford anything.
Oh yeah. Well, things are going to change dramatically because didn't Trump just sign a thing saying the average wage, the minimum wage, is going to be $25 now?
I don't think
I
he
haven't
did,
heard
and I
that,
don't
but
think he would.
if he did, then that's just going to raise everything else up. I mean, I will give it to him though; he did lower the gas prices, so that is good. But other than that, I haven't seen nothing else. Just
Backwoods Doctor says you should wait till I'm gone to talk about me. What? Oh, come on, Backwoods.
I think it'd be more likely a Democrat raising wages because Republicans really don't like doing that. But that's
Well,
just
it
from what I've
depends.
gathered.
Depends on your
Yeah.
motive. It honestly does. And
Yep.
isn't that supposed to be a green thumb in there? Backwoods, planting trees.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind. I mean, it seems like everything's just going up to where it's just getting ridiculous. I mean, heck, take a look at Matt. Look at Magic now.
Yeah.
If you buy a pack, I mean, not a pack, but you buy a box of cards. You used to get 36 packs of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Now you only get 30 for the same price as 36.
Mm-hmm. Captain Waffle says, give it a year and things will be better financially. Possibly true.
Possibly.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, look, I'm not pessimistic about anything. I'm in the mindset of whatever's happening right now. We'll see in the future how it goes, and then that will depict how things are going. Because one thing for certain, there's certain occupations in the United States will not be taken down because they're necessities to occupations like farming, trucking, the food industry, like
being
or
cops,
grocery stores.
cops to keep balance and stuff.
Yeah, things like that. So there are certain things that are going to be around for a while. There might be changes in the country in the future, but we're going to have to wait and see that shift. Right now, people don't like change. There's a lot of change happening, and the toughest thing you got to do is be patient to see what's going to happen. I mean, can you imagine? Wizards of the Coast comes out with a set, and the first day it's out released, you think one deck's just ruining it all, and it needs to be tamed and taken care of, just because the set got released, and you think one deck is just going to be overpowered. Well, maybe that deck's just overperforming right now, but this format's not completely solved because not everybody's had a chance to play with the cards yet or build. And that's kind of a reference to a conversation we had a couple days ago.
Yep.
Oh, 'tis why I grow food and raise chickens. Yeah.
Speaking of things being expensive, the game for my birthday I might try to get the deluxe edition. That's $80. So yeah, that's gonna be a pricey thing to get.
You are deluxe.
If I can't afford the deluxe edition, I'll just get the regular edition and have to wait 3 more days to play it.
Coach's magic. Whoa. Hey, Coach. What's
Coach.
Up? It's good. Coach's magic.
Coach. Speaking of, I found out how much I spent over Steam over the years. I spent almost $1,000 in games.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, video games. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. You must be rich if you can spend $1,000 in games a month.
Not a month. That's it over the years, silly.
I know. I'm playing around.
I wish I had that kind of money, though. I'd definitely be a member of your membership to you guys too if I had that kind of money.
Right. No doubt. I'm trying to think it. I can't. So I was trying to pin a message, but I can't for some reason. I know. I was trying to pin your super chat thing, your membership message.
Nah.
But yeah, still, you guys are rocking it. All right, let's see. So, Captain Waffles, I don't think my OG copies, but H1 and H3 here need to score H2 somewhere. You're talking about Halo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, which has one of the best soundtracks for video games ever, by the way.
Yep.
I wish Bungie wasn't. Do you see Bungie's new game?
No.
It's going to be an extraction shooter game. Where you got to collect the items and get out of there as fast as you can.
Right. TC says, but yeah, DVDs and old media are making a resurgence. So we've been hunting here for kind of that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, I have VHSs, I got DVDs, I got the Transformers TV series, not only to collect, I got the entire Turtles show right there, like every movie and the whole seasons. I am prepared for a couple days. Marathon. Yeah,
that's the name of the game. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about watching a marathon of Turtles and Transformers.
No.
What?
That's the name of the game.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
I don't know what happened, but I lost audio.
That happens sometimes. Is your computer connected to the Ethernet cord?
Yeah, I'm connected directly to the Ethernet, but apparently I don't know what it was. But I went to just because I went to so I lost audio while I'm here, and so I went to because I saw that my son was in Minecraft, so I went over there and I'm like yelling. I'm yelling at him, and can you help me with my audio? And I'm like, he's like, yeah, I'm on my day off.
Yeah.
No, but he helped me out. He helped me get my audio set up. So I came back real quick as soon as I possibly could.
Right.
But yeah, he got me all set up. It was work. My audio was working everywhere else, but here on the internet.
Captain Waffles wants to play Commander tonight. Boop boop.
Cool.
Yeah. Now you just need to find one more person.
Yeah, mugenfool.
Well, you can play Commander at 7 Central with the one and only Super Fast Tortoise on the Super Fast Tortoise in the Shell evening coffee gameplay.
Evening coffee gameplay. I even updated my intro for my gamer's intro on OBS.
Oh yeah,
cool.
Yeah,
I'm working on a new intro. I'm working on a new intro for both me, Jesse, and the podcast.
Right.
Yeah, I need to work on an intro too.
You need to work on an intro. See,
people are digging on the new version of the theme song, so I definitely want to make a new intro for it. And plus, like the with the podcast, like I had a intro, but we were using Jesse's old art, so I got to redo that. And I've been not motivated lately.
You got a lot of things to do. I was about to, hello. Oh, I was looking at the wrong screen. Silly me.
Yeah, while we're talking, I'll just show it off because there's no music. The music's separate, so it can loop. But yeah, it's been a while since I've beaten SFT. He beat me like a stepchild. Yep.
All right, I just want to point out that obviously there's product placement in this video because if you notice the start out, it shows us a VTech television set. I didn't even know VTech made TVs, especially a VTech television set that's a CRT. I thought VTech only made like Walmart telephones.
Right.
Yeah.
Telephones. But yeah, so it's chill. Like you can tell, I used some of the video clips I made from your program that you were paying for a minute.
Oh yeah, well I'm getting that program again. So I didn't like the other one I was using after I switched over. When it comes down to like a lot of these templates that you can get, like I wasn't too thrilled with some of the stuff that Motion Array was giving me.
Right.
Also, I don't know how to use it. Motion Array is so friggin' hard to use.
Yeah, I get it. It's tough. Like some like Panzoid gets tough to understand because you have to do a lot of intricate editing in some of those videos. Hillbilly, No, we're not doing bracket 5.
I ain't got a bracket 5 deck.
That's touching on what you call it, CDH.
Yeah, I know it. I ain't got a bracket 5 deck.
Don't tease Captain Waffles. He'll bring a CDH deck to the game.
I know.
You got to be careful with CEDH though. You end up having to use a cream for about a month.
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! That was an interesting twist of a topic.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had nothing. I'm sorry.
You could say that was a little bit topical.
Woo! Why don't you just rub it in a little?
Oh my lord! But anyways, off that. But anyways, that was funny. But hey, it's chat and chill day. You get to chat and chill a little bit as you just check things out. Like not too long ago, there was a KJ went live with Hellwheeler because they
I like that one. I love that one.
Yeah, how to put it in. KJ and Hellwheeler split streams playing a mobile game, and apparently, if you want to, you can join them in these mobile games and stuff they do, so you can play with them and watch their streams.
Oh, it's fun. We had to limit some of the people that we had playing with us for a minute. We had some unruly people pop into either my chat or Jess's chat while we were playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. No, it wasn't Bloons Tower Defense 6. It was Jack's Box Party. And they were putting their names down in the community gameplay as the N-bomb, and we had to ban a bunch of people.
Oh, no.
And they kept on coming back. We knew it was the same people because they kept on putting in their thing, and we saw the little sign that said ban invasion.
No.
Wolf, I'm going to be known as the guy who shows up to the streams at the end. That's right.
This is my favorite part right here. Look. All the green. The green. This is my favorite part.
Yeah.
That's the end of the video.
That green part, that green scene right at the end, that is the most powerful part of the video. It tells you everything you need to know.
That's right.
It's money. It's green. It's power.
Captain Waffles.
What's wrong with Nazgul? It not racist. Oh my lord.
We had to, but yeah, we do the community games. We like the community games. It's a great way to like sit there and have fun with the chat. And I have to admit, because when I'm playing games, I'm not looking at chat, so it's the easier way to keep track of who's chatting.
Oh yeah, sometimes it's a little different. Like when you're playing video games, and you like I play my video games off a different screen than my laptop, so I can't always look at chat. I have to look back at chat and see what's going on.
Yeah. See, I have because since I had to switch to a computer monitor, which is like so much smaller than my television was when I was using that for a computer monitor. You know, I used to be able to have everything all sectioned out into like little tiny screens. It's like having 4 or 5 regular monitor screens on my television set. So, you know, just like, split that up real nice, right?
Yeah.
And then I used to be able to see everything. Now I can't see anything. I have to grab my phone or my Chromebook and like when I want to see who's chatting. It's kind of hard.
See who is chatting.
It's one of the reasons why another reason why you should have mods, if you possibly can have a mod, is that you can have a mod on your voice channel while you're hanging out, and then that mod can read your chat.
Right.
That's why I hang out with Jesse on Tuesdays.
What you need is Google Lens that will put chat in front of your face on a piece of glass. You know, like
yeah. I wanted one of those when the Google Lens came out, but now I'm more interested in what the Ray-Ban smart glasses that they have coming out now. These Ray-Bans look sweet. I want them in like shades because oh my god, like if I could do like a whole Blues Brothers routine from my thought process wearing Ray-Bans, throw on the Ray-Bans, Blues Brothers outfit, and sit there and record myself at a karaoke club or something,
right?
From my point of view,
you'll walk in the rooms being like, I'm on a mission from God.
Gonna get the band back together.
Right. Trying to get the band back together. That's right. That is right, my friends. And thinking of right turns, left turns, turning backs, making a U-turn and all that fun stuff.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. ep21, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. ep21 in the house, we own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Well, everybody, it is that time of the show, the shill section kind of show.
Shill section.
The shill section, yes, where people shill their time. People get to have time to say, hey, if you want to find me on my own channel, if you find me interesting more than the other people, come check me out because I'm the coolest one here. That's what you're doing. You're telling people you're the coolest one here, right? I mean, look
I'm
at
the coolest.
See? Look at Hillbilly. He thinks he's the coolest one here. Mugenfool thinks he's the coolest one here. KJ, he's a little modest. He thinks he's the best one here.
Yeah, I like my jar at a nice moderate temperature, so I definitely will not admit to being the coolest one. But I'll tell you what, though, we're all jarred up with awesome here. I sent the awesomeness factor to Miracle Whip, and they put it in this jar that I live in.
Right, Captain Waffles posted his link in the chat if you want to check out his channel and give him a subscribe. He's over 1,000 subscribers, chilling out, being awesome, and making fun content that you can watch.
Mm-hmm.
Right, unlike Hillbilly. No I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Hillbilly goes live every day, twice a day, at least twice a day playing Arena. But anyways, much about that, less about that. Now we're going to get to the shill section, let people tell you about their channels. We're going to start with the purple powered lightning wizard looking thing of Mugenfool.
Yeah. So coming I think it's either August 18th or August 22nd. It's August 19th or the 22nd. I'll be plan on streaming those days.
Nice.
Depending on what version I get of this game. So look forward to that, everybody.
Yeah, that's pretty good. In August. That's a long way away. A couple days before my birthday, he's going to be streaming. Mugenfool. I might be on vacation that day. So if I'm on vacation and I'm having the time of my life, don't be upset that I couldn't show up.
Oh, I plan on playing this game fully in both modes, so it should be a while. I'll be streaming it for a while.
Oh, I thought you were one of those people who like to beat a game in one day.
Yeah, no.
All right, check it out. Check it out. Now we're gonna go roll heads. Yes, we're gonna roll heads with KJ in the jar.
Well, I don't know about rolling heads, but I do know about rolling nat 20s. And I'll tell you what, chat, you guys are rolling nat 20s too. Oh yeah. So here's the rundown of the next week. Monday, Procrasticraft with Jesse Hellwheeler, myself, Kaz, Miyu Matsume, and Room Temps Plays Ashton will be joining us for Monday Procrasticraft this week. We are possibly going to go into the end and try to get the dragon if we can get everybody all situated. So first attempt at the dragon for this server. We're Monday. Check it out. Wednesday is going to be the beginning of my 27-hour streamathon. That's right. For 27 hours, I will be awake and not sleeping.
Did you see my what do you call it? My suggestion for what you should name your 24/7, 27-hour streamathon.
Yes, I did, and I'll tell you what. I'm thinking I'm thinking it's like a silent contender to whatever wins in the poll.
Nice.
Because I might because people are now suggesting. Say, I got a couple of DMs. I got the comment on the subathon thing where I'm looking for people. If you want to hang out with me so I don't fall asleep in the middle of the night, feel free to contact me on Discord. Also, if you want to suggest a title for the subathon, right now I have a poll going on my Discord, or you can verbally suggest one, and I will do a second poll closer to the subathon as we go. But pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to try to build up the following a little bit, maybe make a little bit of money so we can pay them bills and put some aside for our meetups. And I've been mentioning it a lot lately. I'm trying to build a committee. If you want to be part of this committee to help plan a meetup, I can't do it by myself, but I want to once a year do a meetup where we get the creators and fans in our community, our small little community, to do a meetup once a year. And I'm looking to build a committee for that. If you want to, please contact me via Discord. Thursday will be my 27-hour streamathon, like I said. And we're going to start with the morning coffee show and end with the morning coffee show. I know that's not 27 hours, it's 24. But I'm also going to be hanging out with DJ Longhair later that evening, where we're going to take a little bit of a break from there. And I also have a couple of extra things planned for the day. So look forward to that. Thank you.
It sounds amazing. Well, and
too much going on.
If you want your head to roll, man, you want to be part of his show, let him know in Discord. Be part of Discord. Yeah, pop your Discord link in chat so people can.
Yeah, I will pop. Yeah, great idea. Thank you for reminding me.
All right. All right, now we're going to give Hillbilly 1 second to chill. Here you go.
Hey, everybody.
All right.
Time's up.
Hey, this afternoon I'll be doing another arena stream, just like Tortoise said. And that's around 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going to try to climb the ladder, try to rank up in arena if possible. But I'm going to try to do that this afternoon. Other than that, that's all I got planned for today.
All right, yeah, and don't forget, he's gonna be part of our Commander game. So if you want to kick his butt really hard in Commander, make sure you let us know on Discord you want to play tonight, and you can kick his butt so hard, get that boot, kick him in the butt, like steel toe boot, kind of kick in the butt. Yeah,
well, be careful on that because your foot might get stuck.
That's funny. But anyways. This Super Fast Tortoise here. Yes, the only thing I got to show tonight is we're doing a Commander game. Because I got a project to work on. I want to try to get it done and start around 7 o'clock tonight. Then we'll be back to 6 o'clock. So I'm working on some intro stuff for OBS because I'm trying to improve OBS, and that's some of the spots I'm taking up. Sometimes taking up because like yesterday I did the animation, redid the animation for my intro and the music, and that took a bit. And so we started at 7. And just so you know, depending on how fast game 1 goes, we might have a game 2, but I can't go past 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, or I shouldn't be able to, because I try to get off the stream by then so I can talk to the wife when she's on lunch, because talking to the wife matters.
Oh, how wholesome.
Yeah. So, anyways, I want to thank everybody for being a part of the show today. Hillbilly, the disappearing one, Mugenfool, the purple dude, and KJ, the saucy head in a jar. Thank you for being on the show. Everybody in chat, you rock, you roll. And Time Capsule, I saw your face. Hello, Time Capsule. Traversed the multiverse to say hello for a bit. That was awesome. I want to thank you guys for participating in the show, being awesome and chatting with us. And I want to remind you that you're awesome and amazing, that you're loved, that someone's thinking about you. And if you can, brighten someone's day. I want to thank you, my channel members, for being awesome and amazing. Thank you, my subscribers, for supporting the channel the way you can most. And with that, my friends, we're going to get to the end step.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us. you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning.